Hey doodlers, we are going to have some fun today. We are going to embark on a project. I discussed it in my most recent video, the 5 creative ways you can use Doodly for both personal and professional purposes. And in it, one of the ideas that I shared was about video gifting or creating like a Doodly video so that you can give it as a gift to somebody. And I had asked you guys in the comments, or to leave a comment about whether or not you wanted to learn more about how to create a video gift. And some of you guys really do want to learn to do that. So today I am going to teach you, or at least I'm going to teach you what I have done. And then you can always apply your own creative, your own creative ideas, your own imagination to do with these things what you wish. But today we're just going to go through some basic stuff and you'll be able to take this knowledge and build from it, okay? So as you can see, I've got Doodly open, all right? I typically like the glass board option. That is entirely up to you. You can do whatever you want. You can always choose one option and then change the settings, from screen to screen if you want one of them to be chalkboard or custom or whiteboard or whatever it is, but I happen to like the glass board. I think it's because the hand is still there, but it's not right in the front. So anyway, we're going to choose glassboard and I'm going to just title it video gift demo, or actually we'll put tutorial. Okay. All right, this is where you could choose your resolution. This is an update that Doodly had made somewhat recently, so that you can go ahead and choose these things right from the beginning. And I love the Facebook and Instagram option that you have here. You can always choose custom, but I'm just going to go ahead. We'll go with a 720. That's usually what I do. You can always do more if it's really important that it's super high def. You can choose the 1080. But for this, I'm probably not even going to download this. So we'll just go ahead and create it. Okay. So to create a video gift, all right, what you can do, or what I have done, I did this with a video gift that I created for a loved one. I didn't speak in the video, I just chose some music. So I went here and I went and just kind of listened to all sorts of, well, you'll see here after I have gone through all of my uploads here. Okay, my imported stuff, but you'll see, I mean, there is an entire collection of different tunes that you can, bring in from Doodly, okay? I'm pretty sure I've brought this one in before. I'm not going to play it because it will likely echo, but just for the sake of the exercise, what you would do is you would listen, okay? And if you decide, hey, this is what I really, really like, you would bring it, you would just drag it right down here to the music section. All right, and if your video, let's just say, is going to be, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes long, and the music is obviously, this is only 1 minute and 17 seconds, that's where you would come, drag it back, and you would just add it. You want to make sure that's green, you would just add it, and you'd have a little bit of a pause, and I'm pretty sure they came out with a video on how to cut that pause out. I am not sure, but I think they did. I have just sort of added it here and there and had the little pause in the middle. It has not affected the quality of the sound, but if it's something that you would like to have kind of seamlessly go from one into the other, you can always use Audacity to do something like that as well, okay? That would be a different video altogether. But in the meantime, this is what you can do. And if you wanted the music to say fade in or fade out, you would right click, you'd fade it in the beginning, you'd fade it out perhaps toward the end, okay? So that is what you would do. We're going to go back to the beginning, and then you would just repeat that process for the length of the video, okay? And if you end up creating, let's just say you create, I don't know, 2 minutes and 10 seconds worth of video, but the music is going on and on, obviously you would take it, you would look to see, you'd kind of hover and get to this little line there with the 2 arrows, and then you would just drag it to the end, okay? That's how you would shorten your music, all right? And just in case you guys didn't know, if you want to play with the settings once you're already in your video, you would just go here. Okay, these are the overall settings for the entire video. What I usually choose is I choose for the video to end when both the animation and the audio end. Okay, just because I don't like the audio to cut off if it happens to go on a little bit. I just like it for when it, when they both end together. And as you can see here, I usually choose a mixed, just to kind of mix things up a little bit. All right, you can always change things out here if you wanted to. And again, we've got the glass board. You can choose your different hands, cartoon hand would be over here, that kind of thing. Okay. All right. And then of course the smart mode, you can have them erase with the finger. With the eraser, you can do away with that altogether. Okay. All right. So what I did, let's just say you're creating a gift for, I don't know, a loved one. We'll just go with a basic loved one. I'm going to choose that it's not dance song script. It's actually dancing script with a typo. So we will go maybe to dancing script. It's just one of the fonts that I had uploaded, and I do have a video about bringing fonts in. At least I do about different languages. I might have one about actually bringing in fonts altogether, but the same thing would apply. All right, so you would type in your text here, hey there, I am creating this video gift for you because, and actually what you'd want to do here is you would want to decide like how long you want this to be. You don't want to create one run-on sentence here like a long one, because what's going to happen is it's going to run right off the screen. Okay, so you'll have to play around with this a little bit and decide, when do you hit the enter button, okay? Because you are special to me, and I am typing quickly here, so all kinds of typos are happening. Because you are special to me, okay, enjoy this, okay. Then you can start off with an intro and you can say whatever you want. All right, we're just doing this for demonstration purposes, okay. And you can always choose whether or not you want this to appear this way. I happen to like this one. You can, you can change the color. Okay, you can make it red. You can do whatever you want to it. All right. So maybe you would start off with something like that. Okay. And let's just say you want to add some pictures of them. This is what I did. Okay, so I created a video gift. I threw in some text. It was some kind of perhaps like a little introduction text here. And then I brought a picture of the person in and I created draw paths. Okay, so what we would do here is we would perhaps go, I'm just going to go with girl. Okay, because I do have a couple that I have actually drawn in. All right, or let me put in, there's one in particular, sad girl. And let's look for, okay. So I drew in this particular sad girl and it took a nice amount of time to do it. And it is something, if you want to put the work in, you can certainly do. Okay. But if I were to go here, you'll see there's all kinds of draw paths. All right. So we're going to return without saving. So I brought this in and here, we'll create this mock video gift. So let's just say, we'll say like this is your sister or something, okay? And you can add in some text. Maybe we'll just kind of stick with the dancing script. So we would, hey there, blah, 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 I love you, I hope you enjoyed this video. So you can personalize this and say something to the effect of, I know you've been going through a tough time. Please let this bring you some joy. Knowing you are cared for. Okay, something like that. So we'll just, you know what, because of this picture that I chose and just because, maybe we'll say you're creating a video gift for a loved one going through a tough time. All right, and this is something that you can create for them and you can give it to them. And maybe when they're sitting there feeling really bad about life, they'll watch this video and maybe it'll spark up some faith in the fact that they do matter and that somebody loves them. Okay. This is the kind of thing that could probably really help get somebody out of a depression, at least for a little while. So this is the theme we'll go to for this video gift. Okay. Now, you can always, right here, you can decide which is going to go before which. All right. So let's just say you want them to be able to read the text for a little bit, you know, without the animation starting right away. You can hit a 1-second delay, hit enter. All right. And if you want this video to draw out for a little while longer, you can always do that as well. All right. We're going to save. Okay. What I'm going to do here, because I really don't want the music to play, because again, I'm just afraid it's always echoed in the past and I really don't like that, and you're not going to like it either. So I just made that 1%. It should barely play. Let's go ahead and save this real quick, and we will, oh, and real quick, if you ever decide, I have been doing this, I've been adding an extra 2 seconds to the end, okay, to the time at the end of the screen. All right, and this way it doesn't just swipe from one scene to the next. You know, everybody's got some time to read it. All right, it was a piece of constructive criticism that I received when I first started creating videos, and I genuinely appreciated it, and I've been implementing it ever since. Okay, so we do something like that. We save it, and we could preview it. Because you are special to me, enjoy this. Okay, the person's sad. You know, you've been going through a difficult time. Let this bring you some joy, knowing you're cared for. Okay, there's a picture of the girl that you are sending this to. And again, you can take a picture of them or if it's a guy or whoever it is. All right, and you would create the draw paths to go in that. And I do have a video about creating draw paths and how to go about it. I'll include that in the link to the description box. Okay. All right, so you would go on to another scene, okay? You can add more script, you know, more text rather, and type out your thoughts, you know. Here, let's come up with something. You need to understand that you matter. I'm just typing out things that I would personally say to somebody, or maybe that I would want to hear. You need to understand that you matter, okay? Even though your days seem dark for now, just know that having you around make my days so much brighter. Okay, something like that. We're going to keep this really uplifting. Guys, I think that I think humanity has been going through a rough time in general. Okay, so I'm going to do something here real quick. As you can see here, like if you don't hit the enter, it's just going to keep going, and that makes the text kind of small looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit enter. Done. There we go. Now we can make that bigger. Okay. There. But I think humanity's been going through a kind of rough time right now, and I think a lot of people are actually feeling bad. So if there's anything that a person can do, you know, they always say kindness, and I believe it. I believe that sometimes you can just do things that can completely turn somebody's mood around just because you've showed them some form of love and appreciation. And this is a great way to do it. Okay. So, and then maybe you can perhaps add in another picture. Okay, so here's one that I created, and I did the drop paths for that one as well, you know, and you'd add something like that, maybe with a little bit of text, and, you know, you could do something, say something like, I don't know, it's okay to feel your feelings. It's actually healthy to allow your emotions to express themselves authentically, which it is. It is. The idea is you don't want to ruminate. All right. Feel, but you don't ruminate. Okay. And again, this is just an example. Okay. And so what something like this would look like is, okay, you can always, again, you can extend that. All right. Hit enter. You can always do a little, you know, delay with that one. You know, scene settings, again, you'd maybe about 2 seconds, something to that effect. Okay. Make that a little bit bigger if you want. And you can change out the text or whatever. You know, again, this is just for demonstration purposes. And after this, hang on. So we'll preview. All right, you can see it's going through this entire thing. So your loved one is feeling terrible, and maybe they'll get a smile when they see that you've just misspelled this. I'm typing fast, guys. All right, so you've drawn in the picture, okay? And here's some more text, and you're communicating with them, all right? You're communicating with them. And they have an opportunity to read these words, all right? We're pretending that this is the person that you are talking to. And for somebody who's feeling bad, maybe they're watching, you know, this picture that you've taken the time to draw out of them, you know, draw of them appear on screen. And it makes them feel special. And here you're talking to them. You know, what you've done here is you've created a card. You've created a talking, animated, personalized card for them, okay? That's what a video gift is, all right? And so what you can do here is you can create another scene, and then you would take like pictures. You can do it with characters, of course. You can certainly do that. You know, you could say, you know, you can upload this girl and, you know, hey, these are the times. Remember how much fun we had doing such and such, you know, here. Something, and you can do it with an animated character, or you can do it with an actual picture of them. Remember that time when we went to that place and we laughed. Okay, something like that. All right. And we'll pretend that this is a picture of her, or again, even just an animated character, or him, or them, or whomever. Okay. And then what you can do is you can always come back here and upload, you know, additional pictures of the person. And you don't have to always draw them in. Okay. So that's a picture of them, you know, looking in wonder at that time machine. Okay. Here's a picture of them, you know, feeling a little unsure about this avocado. And, you know, here's a picture that you took of them, you know, admiring nature. Okay. And you can place these in all kinds of different, you can like bring this one forward. All right. Something like that. Okay. You just take whichever one like makes the most sense. For this kind of thing, this is what you would play around with, and I wouldn't necessarily use all landscape pictures, but again, we don't want to turn this into an hour-long video, okay? And what you would do is, you know, you'd you'd create a screen, maybe having several different pictures you took of them, and they can just kind of appear on the screen. Let's bring this one forward. You have to bring it down a little bit to do that. Okay, actually bad idea. Let's undo it. All right, but again, you get the idea. Okay, scene settings like 2 seconds. All right. And save. Okay, and you can create like another screen. Okay, with maybe just some more text. Okay, and you could put whatever it is you're thinking, you know, I just wanted you to see how much you mean to me, that even though times are tough right now, always remember that you have good days and will have more. Just keep your chin up and know I am always here for you. Okay. Okay. All right, and I know I've chosen the same script the entire time, and you can change out your script, you can change out the color, you can really do whatever you want, okay? You can make this as creative as you want, okay? And then you can add another screen, maybe a couple more pictures, maybe you can take a picture of the two of you and create some draw paths, all right? You would do, I don't know. Couple. Do I even have a picture in here of a couple? No. All right. Apparently I don't. But you can take a picture of the two of you. Let's go back to girl. And, you know, create some draw paths. And I'm just going to show you a very, very quick demonstration if I haven't done this one already. Nope, I have. Or actually, I think I might have used this as an actual demonstration, okay? But here, okay, what you can do is to create a draw path here, I just added another one. You can see all the ones I've already done here. You can make it, you can zoom this in, all right? And let's just say you want to, oh, hang on, path size. Let's make that a tiny path size. This is how you create a draw path right here. Okay, I would personally make it bigger, but just to give you a very quick demo. All right. And you would just trace her arm. Okay, something like that. You would save and return. Okay, you can preview. You're gonna preview the entire thing. But again, I'm just giving you ideas. Okay. What I'm going to do when I'm done like wrapping this video up, I'm going to actually finish this little mock video and I'm going to upload it and I'm going to attach it to the end of the tutorial so you could see what it looks like. Okay. So guys, that in a nutshell is how you create like a video gift. And it's pretty much what I did. Okay, what I did, again, it was for a happy occasion. I created a bunch of text. All right, I put in a picture of my loved one and I drew her out using the draw paths. I kept about 2 seconds at the end. I did not actually speak into the video. I just had music playing. You can certainly speak, in which case you would just create a script. Then you can use Audacity, which is a free video recording software that you use. I have a video on that as well. You can speak your script into Audacity, and then you can convert it to an MP3 and bring it right into Doodly. Okay, so I will add that in. All right. So, in which case, okay, you've got your script. Maybe you came here, you threw in another picture, created some more text and you are telling this person a story, okay? Somebody that you care about means a lot to you and they're going through a hard time. So you're creating this thing for them. You're letting them know how much they matter to you. You're drawing their picture out a little bit, okay? And they are sitting back and they are watching this, perhaps listening to it, reading it, and they are seeing that somebody really cares about them. You know, guys, I'm telling you, this is the kind of thing that could truly help get somebody, at least again, temporarily out of a funk. All right, but if it's a birthday, if it's an anniversary, it's the same thing. Okay, you create some text. Hey guys, you know, I love seeing you as a couple. It inspires me to see how much time you've spent together. And then you can throw in a picture of them here, okay, and create some dropouts or even just have it kind of show up, all right, as this one or as these did, all right. And then you would create some more text. You'd create another scene, you know, you draw out something. It, you know, it takes a lot. Not it takes a lot, you know, these days it's inspiring to see couples who love each other so much stay together, and then you can throw in a little picture or even a couple of characters or something, you know, and this is basically what you do. This is how you create a video gift. Okay. I really hope you guys found this helpful. If you have any questions, just feel free to throw them in the comment section. And I would say play around with this. So think of somebody that you truly care about, somebody that you would want to create a gift for. All right, and play around with this and see what you come up with. Okay, and then if you do, you can, you know, maybe let me know in the comment section or tag me in the Doodly Facebook group and say, hey D, you know, check out this video that I just created, you know, for my mom or my sister or my uncle or, you know, whatever. And what do you think? You know, something like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Again, I'm going to kind of tie up this little video just to show you how this can be done, and I'll attach it at the end. And, you know, if this is the type of content that you guys enjoy, I have an entire list on YouTube for Doodly tutorials. You can check that out. I will link that in the description box as well. And feel free to subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you could give this video a thumbs up, that definitely helps, helps it, you know, get shown to other people. So guys, I wish you well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care.